Hey everyone, Chimera45 here. Welcome back to my review of uh, welcome back to my review of Dragon Ball Super, the English dub. This time on episode 14. I know it is a week late, and I apologize, but I've just been working like crazy, and haven't had a day off until this weekend, and so I can finally get back to recording a little bit. So in this episode, we pick up with Goku and Beerus continuing their battle. Goku in his Super Saiyan form still managing to keep up with Beerus somewhat, but Beerus is just starting to completely dominate the fight. No matter what Goku does, he can't seriously damage Beerus, and Goku is quickly running out of power. And their fight goes from space down to Earth into the ocean, where Goku is at a disadvantage because he can't breathe. And then Beerus takes him back up above water when he sees Goku about to drown. And they keep on fighting, and Goku powers up even more and brings Beerus into space. And Goku seems to run out of power, and Beerus delivers a flick to his forehead and says, like, the battle's over and I'm gonna destroy your world. And that causes Goku to power up one more time. And just is typical Dragon Ball fashion, where you think Goku's out of power, and then of course he just comes back even stronger. He flies up, and he's like, as long as I have power to move my body, I haven't hit you with all the energy I have. Beerus is like, okay, bring it. Goku powers up and launches a full power Kamehameha, and Beerus launches one of his spheres of destruction. And the two energy blasts pretty much merge into a giant supernova looking attack. And Beerus sends it towards Goku. Goku is trying to hold it back, and Beerus is like, give up, you've reached your limits, there's nothing more you can do. And Goku just yells at him to shut up, and Goku punches the energy sphere and literally shatters it, saving the Earth. And he's like, I don't care what kind of god you are, even if you are the strongest god in existence, even you don't get to tell me what my limits are. That's what Goku says before he passes out and falls back to Earth. And Vegeta actually catches him and speaks for the first time in like 4 or 5 episodes, and criticizes Goku for losing despite Vegeta lending him his power to fight against Beerus with. And Beerus comes down, and all the rest of the Z fighters get ready to take him on. And Whis is asking Beerus if he could possibly spare the Earth, considering that he actually got a decent challenge out of Goku. And even Goku wakes up again and is begging Beerus not to destroy Earth. But Beerus isn't having any of it, and he's like, a destroyer can't go back on his word. And powers up a ki blast and shoots it. But it flies off into space, and everyone is stunned to see that Beerus has fallen asleep. Whis is like, yeah, it doesn't really, or it makes sense, because all Beerus does is eat and sleep and watch anime. So to go from years of that to going all out in a battle would really make him tired. So Whis just puts a little green bubble around Beerus, and they fly off into space, leaving the Z fighters elated that they have survived their encounter with the god of destruction. And as they're flying away, Whis is like, good performance, my lord, but I know you're not really sleeping. And Beerus wakes up, and he's like, of course I was sleeping, otherwise I would have had to destroy the Earth. And he goes on to comment how the Earth has a special nature and affected even Saiyans and dampened their cruel nature. And Whis points out that even Beerus might have been affected by it, but Beerus is like, what did you say? And Whis is like, nothing, my lord, it's nothing. And King Kai is bragging about how he's helped turn Goku into such a great guy that even the god of destruction's come to respect him and all that. And then back on Earth, Goku's eating and trying to recharge after his battle, and Gohan tells him how Fidel's pregnant, but Goku doesn't really give a shit and just tells Gohan to enjoy the good food. And when questioned by Goten how it felt to be a god, Goku was like, it was alright, but it was borrowed power, so I didn't really enjoy it as much as if I had reached it on my own. And Goku yells over to Vegeta that next time Vegeta will be the one to receive the power. But Vegeta's like, no, next time I won't need it because I will have reached that power on my own. And Goku's like, you know what, Vegeta, I believe you after that display of power you showed after Bulma got hit. And everyone, starts laughing a little bit, but then Piccolo's like, ha, I knew it. You were here the whole time watching the fight, weren't you, Goku? You had arrived via instant transmission. And Goku's like, well, yeah, kinda. And so everyone gets mad at Goku. And that's how the episode ends. And that is the end of the Battle of Gods arc, more or less. The first 14 episodes of Dragon Ball Super were the Battle of Gods arc. And overall, it was a entertaining arc. Obviously, Goku never stood a chance against Beerus. Whis even says during the episode... Oops, my sign fell. I have a sign that I put outside my door whenever I record. But Whis even says to Beerus as they're flying away that Beerus said to Goku that he had used 100% of his power to draw Goku's true power out, but Beerus didn't even come close to using 100% of his true strength. So Goku never stood a chance of battling in a battle against Lord Beerus. Beerus just wanted to get a good show in, I guess. And he got it. He got a good match out of Goku. Overall, I felt that this episode was an okay finale. Overall, the arc was entertaining. The animation started to dip a little bit towards the end, but the beginning of the beginning episodes looked amazing. And yeah, there's really not much for me to say other than it was an entertaining arc. I'm glad to have finally seen it in the English dub, and I can't wait to see the rest of Dragon Ball Super in English dub. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and watch Dragon Ball Super. I know they're releasing the first 13 episodes on Blu-ray. I don't know when, but I know it's sometime soon. So you'll be able to watch them in either the Japanese dub or the English dub. So if you're a big fan of it, go ahead and pick them up. It's kind of dumb they're not releasing the first 14 episodes, because like I said, the first 14 episodes are the Battle of Gods arc. But whatever, it's just an excuse for them to extend it even more. So, yeah, until next time, which will be in a couple hours, because episode 15 is out already, we will pick up with the new arc of Dragon Ball Super. Well, actually, it's not the new arc. I think it's just a few filler episodes before the next arc. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and sorry for the week-long delay.